Welcome back, Bobcats, to
the Ohio Esports Arena.
the dungeon, the place where the games happen, the place where the magic happens, and today we're playing Overwatch.
Yes, we are, but I'm kind of feeling a little parched. You say?
What do I have to say? The pollen's really been getting to the throat, back of the throat. Got a little itch in my throat, Might need to wet the whistle a little bit. If only there was something. If only there was something that could quench this thirst. Hey, look at that. This is the partner.
I think a
new
toast.
Partner. A toast. Let's start a toast, right? Let's do this.
Let's do a toast.
To our Reverend Dr. Jeff Kuhn, first of his name. May he bless the game that we are about to play. That sounded good. That sounded real good.
I can't do that. I need to sleep.
No, I'll do it the entire night.
I will actually. You know what? Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
What are we doing though tonight, Cav?
Like I said, we're playing Overwatch 2, the place where the magic happens.
Yeah.
In the dungeon, and who we playing?
We're playing Akron.
And we're so deep in the season, we're about 8 to 9 games in, depending on the team. That the bracket, the standings is starting to form. The bracket for the playoffs, kind of visualize a little bit. We're kind of have to see who we're going to be playing. Hopefully we get that pulled up for you guys. But right now, I'll tell you this: Ohio Esports tied for third, sitting at a respectable 7-2 record. Only sitting behind NEU Esports at 8-1 and Miami Esports at 8-0. Miami Esports is one game behind the rest of the field, it looks like.
And I do believe Miami still has to play, I believe, Ball State or NEU, maybe both. Not positive, but
Could knock them down a peg, help us out in the long run.
Certainly.
On the other end, on the spectrum, the game we're playing today, Akron sitting at a comfortable tied for 6th. I was looking for him, I'm sorry. 5-4 record, above 500. Nothing wrong with above 500 record, but I think 7-2 just sounds a little better. Got a better ring to it.
I would tend to agree. Now, it does look like we've already hopped in this game, which
has been a lot faster turnaround than we're used to. So, Will, you have a list of things to say.
Yes, I do have a list of things to say. There's going to be a new hero in Overwatch, DPS Doomfist. Digs underground is the exact note I have listed here, so watch out for that.
It is close enough. They do have a very high mobility. They have the dig feature as well that will be able to cleanse them. I think it'll be fun to see. I think it's going to give the DPS just another dimension.
Yeah,
we kind of lost that high mobility when Doomfist got moved to tank. That I think we're going to see for the first time. I mean, Echo kind of had that high mobility, and Sojourn kind of had that as well. But I think the skill cap that we're going to see with Venture is going to be the highest that the DPS category is going to have in terms of movement abilities.
Yeah, certainly. We're already seeing the siege here. Akron taking this high ground immediately. Crazy Man G on the Malga. We haven't gotten to see him on it too much this season. It is a kind of fun pick for him, and we'll see how it plays on well here on Ilios, which is, Cav, what city is this based on?
I think it's Mykonos, dude.
I think it's Mykonos. And you know what we haven't had in a while? A little stream where we mentioned send us to Mykonos. And with this nice little quick little partner stream here with Red Bull, thanks for joining the party for at least one stream, guys. So, it'll be a fun time tonight. It does look like we're already getting a kind of quick siege from Ohio here. LeBron James and Crazy Man G picking up 2 right there. Doing the dirty work.
Yeah, 100%. Akron obviously coming here as a lower seed, hunting for that W in that column tonight, going for the high meta pick of Orisa, someone that's been in the meta and the competitive scene for this game for a little bit now. Obviously not the most favorite pick for a lot of these heroes just because it slows the game down quite a bit, but, just something where they have such a high survivability with only the one tank going on here. But High University just kind of proven at least that first fight that even without the meta pick, they are still the better team, and a lot of antis going on right there. But Crazy Manji hopping on that top line, Akusor going down, LeBron James getting the Ana as well. Looks like High University is kind of in control of this fight, but it does not seem to be a very firm control. But they are pushing Akron right back towards their spawn. Akron going down their Ana, not to be able to really hold up and keep all the damage that was going on them and keep their players alive. Is it Googly Eyes active in this game?
I think they are. I just had to do a double take. I think there are Googly Eyes on the Malga right there. I don't think they're on anybody else, but kind of interesting. Okay.
But we have Akron here moving onto this building, trying to go onto the side here, try to get cover as close as they can to spawn. Maybe just get a pick or two before they make their way on. But Wahasha's going on right there. Looks like they're going to try to use Yelp, but they're already halfway down. Crazy Man G running right through it, through the fire and the flames, try to get to his team as right before they go. We're going to get a beat drop coming out from Ohio University just to keep their team alive with these ults that are being invested by Akron, but unable to do so as Akasor goes down. LeBron James going for Tosmino, the Honest. That's the second time he's got it in the fight. Sweaty using the ult as well. Dexter Pittman trying his hardest to keep his team alive, but Sweaty picks up 2 with that ultimate. Crazy Man G has plenty of health, is still alive on this point, uses his dash ability to try to keep himself alive. There's 2 DPS and a Lucio right in front of him. Akron is able to flip the point, but Ohio University is able to stall there for quite a bit of percentages. Akusor is making his way on a point, trying to see what he can do. We do see a Maga switch. We're going to see the Maga v Maga. I think this is one of the first times we're going to see this, at least in our terms, in the league.
I believe we did see it once on a Flashpoint map, but I don't think it was for that long of a period of time, and it does look like this is kind of a last-ditch effort from Akron here. They do currently have point, and Ohio's trying to work their way back into it, already at 85%. We do see the wall come out, and it might be enough. Akusor getting 1. Sweaty also getting the Crazy Man G. I forget what that thing's called, but
pretty much Ohio University had 4 ultimates on the board. They only used 1. They're able to flip the point like that. I'm assuming we're going to see the next couple ults come out just to get this Akron team off the point and really just, get them all going out. We're going to see more ultimate coalescence coming out, keeping her team alive and just kind of keeping the pressure on Akron so they don't even get a chance to get a point. But somebody is on point right now. I'm assuming that's a Lucio, like we see right there.
Lucio, but he does get a boop. Dexter Pittman, the last one there on point. Crazy Man G's with him. It should be enough for them to get this Lucio down, but they might be able to contest. We will see a Tracer quickly contest from Akron. Might not be enough, but they will get a couple guys up there to contest.
Yeah, Akron's doing a better job than I was expecting to for them to be able to go there and contest this point. Obviously, they're just tossing bodies on the line, but they're even getting bodies there. That's more than I was expecting, seeing Ohio University having those 4 ultimates with an 85%, but OU's taking that first point, I would say pretty handily. I think nothing much else to say besides they lost that one fight. I think they kept it pretty dry in that fight, and Akron invested every ultimate they had available and flipped, but they were able to flip it pretty quickly with only 1 ultimate, the Malaga ultimate, and then use the rest to try to keep them off point. Unable to do so the entire time, but was able to secure the point.
As we did see there, good old LeBron James showing off that Red Bull right there. And of course, we do have a couple quick anecdotes throughout the stream. We love our LeBron James and Dexter Pittman, but of course, they are playing a collegiate tournament, or the Blizzard Collegiate Tournament. And they were unable to play using those accounts over the weekend.
Because some rule about using real people's names.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We've got LeBron James and Dexter Pittman here. They're... You know what we're saying? Like, come on, we need to have those guys.
We're just trying to be the Heat team in 2013. Unfortunately, they do use their ult accounts. So they are participating in that. They had their first couple games last 2 Saturdays, I believe. Won both of them, I'd say, pretty easily. I think I saw the most recent one. That was a breeze for this team here. So excited to see where they go throughout the entire time. I think the deeper they go, the more of a chance that we'll actually get to see it live on the account here, and just gotta keep track going on there.
Yeah, certainly. Last semester, of course, we did see the 1 versus 32 game, and it might pan out better this time around for Ohio. But we do see a quick little siege here from Akron. They do end up picking off a couple different people from the side of OU and just booping them right off the side of the map. And it's not enough. Ohio does not do enough. Akron just barely taking over that point. Kind of everybody fairly low, kind of a disjointed fight, but Akron does get the job done, and there's not many switches from the side of Ohio here. They're confident with what they're running, and they're going to run it back one more time.
Akron lost their tank pretty early on in that fight, and they were still able to, rally and get the points, so it's just impressive from them. Pixeled Star on the Lucio has gotten multiple boops on this team, even winning a little Lucio duel in the last fight, so let's see how LeBron James comes at that.
Yeah, and we do see the immediate Sojourn pick off from the side of Ohio onto Akron, and Alcusora does get 2 as well. This might just be enough for Ohio to take off the point immediately, and it is. Fresco and Dexter Pittman kind of cleaning up right there, and that's enough.
Alcusora having his time to shine after getting booped off the map there. I would say in the middle of that first little fight we saw there. University switching was only about 33% given to Akron. Nothing crazy to go on there. Ultimate-wise, we're looking pretty even. I would say Ohio University has slightly... I'd say it's actually pretty easy. Tosmina being the first one to use his ultimate, Ohio University just kiting away from it. No need for them to really challenge that window, but it does give Akron just a little bit more space to really challenge this point. Kind of gives Akron high ground as Ohio University is staying inside the pit. That is the point right now. Crazy Man G's going there. We see Coalescence coming out right there. Ohio University is going on the attack themselves now. Lucio Beat drop coming out, but that's too late as Geo goes down, May for Akron goes down as well. Nobody else really dies to the Coalescence, but the team is alive. LeBron James going to boop himself, and not to be outdone by Pixel Star just yet. Now, High University investing only 1 ult to the Akron 2 and is able to win that team fight and keep the point to themselves.
Yeah, certainly, and that was a pretty convincing team fight win from Ohio there, especially after that first round loss. They kept the ults pretty even overall, but, you know, Ohio did enough right there. They started on the low ground and worked their way up to the high ground, and they were just effective in the way that they utilized those cooldowns, and they really sieged pretty quickly.
How is Smog up there? Teleporter. Teleporter. Yeah,
I think you're right.
May in a sticky situation here as the entire University team is around her. I'm not going to see her live for much longer, it looks like, and that's going to go right there. Ramattra hopping in the fray, try to save his DPS, and unable to do so. Pops his ultimate as a last-ditch effort, but unable to really get much extra armor from that, as that does replenish your armor. And Ohio University is chasing him to spawn, able to kind of BM Pixel Star a little bit, and Tosvino.
Yeah, they kind of stalled that out really nicely. Akron will be able to kind of just pick this right back up where they left off, though. They might be able to contest here. They
might see a great G ult to keep them trapped, and that's exactly what we're going to see now. They can't leave. They won't even have a chance to even get to point if they're trapped inside of there, and Ohio University just going to clean up the rest. And there it is right there. I will have to say that was a good fight. Good win for the good map win.
And we do see them showing off the Red Bull on stream right there. I believe that was LeBron James for a moment, you know. He's got to show his gratitude. Yeah,
I think they were only noticeable on Maga, I guess, but I don't know. But we do see here Pixel Star getting the 1 boop for the play of the game. Oh, yeah, you guys can't see it, never mind. But I'm watching the play of the game right here. But I will say, good game, not surprising. All right, I sit here a little bit before we go live. I was watching the general chat going on, and I think someone on the other teams, Akron, said just make it a quick 3-0 with a smiley face. That could be a little sarcastic. It could just be the fact that they've accepted it. I'm not sure. But High University has some expectations from the team that they're playing to play well, and they have expectations from us to play well as well.
And they've been doing so this whole season. You know, staying third place in this league is not an easy job, and they're tied for third right now. They've done very well against the teams that they've needed to do well against, and they've still been working on those really tough teams. The collegiate tournament last semester, we did stream 1 game, but there were many games in that were teams of similar caliber to Miami or NEU that Ohio was able to beat. And in fact, I know we've mentioned it on stream once or twice, but the team that Ohio kept out of the last semester's collegiate tournament was Miami. Yeah. Ohio finished 32.
Miami cutoff was 32.
Yeah, so, you know. Too bad, so sad, guys. But, we do have a little bit more housekeeping to do real quick before we're into the next map. We had mentioned that the collegiate tournament's going on. Club teams are allowed to participate in that. Both Overwatch club teams, I believe there's 2 that are participating. Don't quote me, guys. I'm sorry. I only heard the score for 2. But both of them started 1-1. So, that's always a very respectable way to start. And then this team back here, of course, Cav mentioned it while those fights were going on. 2-0 to start.
2-0. Quick 2-0 as well. Quick 3-0s for at least the second one, like I was saying. That was like they played from home just for the simplicity of it all. And that was a quick game. I was just sitting there in LeBron James's dorm, just watching the gameplay. Trying to collect data for the stream. And there's not much to collect besides that was a 3-0 sweep.
Yeah, you did that, and I went and walked 8 kilometers while playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah, but immediate Kings Row. Let's get off that. An immediate Kings Row pick from Akron. We have a reputation in this league, or an infamous. I guess we're infamous in this league for a Kings Row.
I do have to say, though, they've been working on shattering that. They've done a pretty good job so far this season. I think, I think their best performances have been on Kings Row. I don't think that their worst performances have been on Kings Row, which is definitely not what we would have said last year at all.
Yeah.
That's
an agreement from me.
Yeah, but, we've seen all this Red Bull stuff on stream so far tonight, and we do have a little bit of an announcement. Red Bull gaming events will be coming to campus next fall. Red Bull has been involved on campus before. They had a South Green party last year. There was also...
Like they always have somebody out there handing out free Red Bulls around Baker. I always make sure I always walk and go grab one because I'm a sucker for free 99.
So Red Bull will be coming to campus next fall. Keep your eyes on the Red Bull Gaming Twitter and Bobcat Esports Twitter, because I'm sure we'll post about it when it happens.
We will. Immediate Crazy Man G 2K right there, and he's pretty much on the spawn door right now as he picks up Tosmino.
We'll say Tosmino.
Gotta say that's the hardest part of this job is trying to figure out the gamer tag sometimes. An immediate Sweaty goes on. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say we do see the Widow pick right there as well. High University was kind of overextended and out of cover, but maybe they just didn't see anything. Fresco getting hit with the spear. No real damage from them as it's around the corner. But we're going to see pretty much the entirety of the Akron. Akron's on point right now, and they have the Maywall to kind of break them up right there. But High University, nobody's really dropped here. But we see Jiho and Tosmino kind of go low. Sweaty has some damage to him as well. But High University, I would say, is still pretty confident in this fight. I don't really see them struggling too much for health right now. Waza Orisa trying to block the damage with that. Akasora goes right through that with a fully charged, and we have our first ever Red Bull partner team kill. I'm working on the title's a work in progress. All right.
Yeah, so we did see that very quick takedown, and there was the kind of thing that started that off. Pixeled Star just really overextended and got stuck on the wall, just unable to kind of retreat, and just got mowed down by anybody in the site. Dexter Pittman ended up getting the kill on that, I believe, and it was enough, but we're going to see it again. The tank going low from the side of Akron, and Dexter Pittman takes out Lasha once more. Dexter Pittman also getting Tosmino, and Dexter might be able to pick up 2 or 3 right here. No, LeBron James just steals Sweaty from him. Crazy Man G finishing off Pixeled Star right there, and now there's just a May running around in the backline attempting to get out.
Pretty much attempting to get back to spawn. LeBron James trying to be at the spawn door ready to boop her back, but unfortunately, the rest of the team has back. But High University just displaying pure dominance right there, like the Akasora ult coming out from the Symmetra. I think that was huge for that fight. It really just gave a whole thing. But now we see another ult from Crazy Man G. Crazy Man G stuck in his own ult right there, gets out of it just in time. I don't think anybody was stuck in the May ultimate there. Fresco is able to pick up G-Hell immediately as a 5v4. We're going to see a Akron retreat almost immediately. Their Mago's not really going back into spawn too much, looks like. He's just kind of waiting for his team to get back.
I think he was trying to get a little bit of, yeah, if you're building ult for your team with the heals, you're also going to be building ult for the opponent. I'm not sure how much I like that, but, to each their own. But we do see the window come out from the side of Akron, and it might just be enough to get 1 or 2 from the side of Ohio, or not. Crazy Man G picking off Washa right there, and it looks like there will be enough damage from the side of Ohio to get 2 more down. Akasora picking 3 off right there, and LeBron James just getting sweaty there with the second
Red Bull
team kill.
We need to keep doing that. The window was in a threatening position there, but OU just immediately seen it just rotated around the statue, was pretty much kept it down. Crazy Man G from the top ropes, unable to do much there, but we're going to see a coalescence following right behind him. Gotta love this.
We do see a teleport over towards the high ground over there, and they do just drop right onto point. Fresco getting 1, Sweaty already down, and it doesn't look like Akron's going to have much of a chance in this fight. Akusora also getting Geo, and we do see their OU's teleporter come out as well. I'm not really sure why that teleporter happened, but it is what it is.
Out of the ultimate, apparently.
Oh,
I just saw that. I did not know that. See, that's the type of stuff. I tell people I think I'm a better player by doing this. All right, my aim is awful, but I think my game knowledge is better than the other golds I'm playing against.
Don't worry, we both play right.
I'm gold.
We know our aim is bad.
Okay, that's just it's unequivocally the most fun hero.
Yeah, well, I mean, you swing hammer, you win. And we do see Mal go googly eyes here, and if you're having that much damage unloaded into you, I think
down and going right for the bastion. Crazy Man G going real low right there. Another window coming out. LeBron James trying his best to keep that BAP away from the window and is able to do so. Jiho's getting Crazy Man G, and we see our third in 1 round Red Bull team kill.
Ooh, okay, I just had to giggle for a minute. There's something very funny about just a whole team unloading onto that Malga, and the Malga with googly eyes sitting there, and just the eyes were going back and forth.
It was a standoff. It was like an old Western standoff, and we'd see googly eyes going back and forth.
Interesting things happen in this game, especially when the googly eyes from April 1st are still in the game. So, fun things are going on, and you see the whole team right there. Everybody hyped, everybody going. And now we will wait.
I wonder why they're so energetic.
I wonder why.
But pretty small task for this OU team to do here on attack. Only have to get 1 tick on this first point, this control point of this hybrid map. Don't even have to worry about getting the payload out. See, they keep doing this. They always load up like a real Ryan comp with an Ana, and then they just switch to Mog, and I would just love to see a little Ryan play going on.
I would too, and you know, we did have Crazy Man G kind of stand behind us and go, Reinhardt and Mercy are very meta right now. And of course, that is a joke, but we would love to see that.
I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it, yeah.
You know, we like to see Crazy Man G play fun
kind of like analyze the team comp that they're going to pull out every game. They never wait. They always wait until the last 3 seconds. We just kind of sit here and be like, oh, this would be a fun comp if they would play.
Well, we are seeing some fun stuff happen right now. We do have Akusora on the
oh, wait, they out here. Oh, he was unable to get one. Wait, backward more?
Step back, fade away?
Everybody dove for cover as soon as they saw that a Widow was on the field right now. We are going to see Crazy Man G sticking with the Winston, at least for this beginning of it all. Going to see how that goes with the team comp they have going on now. Dexter Pittman switched to Lucio now as well. Maga, we're going to see a dive on the Ana right here in the back line. Winston able to do it, gets the ante on the Maga right there. Dexter Pittman and Pixel Star both go down. No Lucio's left on the board, but Ohio University is low and all just kind of hiding in this corner with one healer. So LeBron James isn't going to be able to do too much and be too risky as they're the only support left with barely any health.
And we do see Akusora stay on this Widow.
Or would kind of change his. Not going to see it from there, but he was lined it up. G-Hill's getting really low. That's a big ante if Ohio University can capitalize on. Not looks like they're going to do so, as G-Hill was real low. Granted, that is something that only we could see because they do not have that line of sight, but we do see Akusora going down. G-Hill's going, but Pixel Star, might be able to see. There we go right there. Dexter Pittman's going to get the G-Hill, and we do see
a nano come out from the side of Ohio.
That did not come out as what I wanted to say.
You were going to get there eventually. I thought I'd help out. Sweaty does end up getting Fresco, though. Dexter Pittman also in a little bit of a sticky situation. Pixel Star does get Crazy Man G, and Ohio decides it's just not worth it, and they retreat. In fairness, you know, I think Akron had done enough damage right there. I think it was good to retreat, and, you know, now they're ready. And they've got Akusora off the Widow and on to Symmetra.
Going back to the comp that won them the first map and won them the first half of this map. Let's stick to it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like Akron said, let's make this a quick 3 out, right? But we do see the Symmetra wall come out from Akron. That's going to kind of slow the push of anything that Ohio had building up. Just kind of waiting. Now we're going to see it go right there. Crazy Man G going right into it. A lot of ultimate coming out, but we do see the Coalescence see what they could do. Not able to heal Lahasha as fast as it can, but LeBron James, Crazy Man G both get it. And Ohio University only getting 2 of them.
Of course, we do see that bottom right-hand corner. We always love the energy from Monkey right there, or Dexter Pittman.
Pittman, yes.
You know, he's a wonderful creature of a man. Awesome. If you're in the Discord, there was the wonderful video of them playing volleyball in the rain a couple nights ago with him doing the death scene from, I want to say, Batman or something. It was interesting. You know, we got good people back there, and it's always fun to see them celebrate good wins. You know, what was your takeaway from that map, Cav?
You know, I think it was pretty dominant the entire map, honestly, with the way that they were playing, especially with the Maga comp. We did see them kind of falter a little bit when they kind of switched to the Winston, but I would just have to take away that that's just kind of a joke composition for them. That's just something like, it wouldn't be fun if we play Winston. And so they tried. Obviously, it didn't work out for them well, as you saw. They switched back to what worked for them, like I said. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It won you the first map, won you the first half of the second map. They went back to it, and within the first fight, they're able to get the point pretty easily. So overall, you know, from seeing them play seriously, it looked great.
Yeah, I would agree. It did look great. And, you know, while we've got, you know, these highlights playing, I will go ahead and I believe I have one more small announcement. Yeah, so it's just a quick one. Well, it started a little quick today. I didn't get to say it. If you're a League player and you're watching this stream, check the Discord. They're getting ready to fortify for next year. They've got a big season coming up next year, a lot of potential. If you're interested in any of that, go ahead and check the Discord.
OU needs you.
Oh, yeah, I'm so sad they switched the camera.
I was a midpoint there. You.
Yeah, you did just get denied by the cameraman.
They call me the Uncle Sam of OU Esports.
Yeah, no, we do have these fun guys right here too. The sponsors of every Ohio Bobcat Esports stream. Ohio Bobcat Esports. We'll say that's that. Again, I've said it almost every stream. I've had a PNC student account for I don't know how long. I will still, every single time I open the website, find something new. I never looked at it before I had to do it here, and now that I'm looking at it, I realize how much money I had been losing by doing dumb things. I get cash back at like almost every place, like 3%. It's awesome. Check it out.
We don't need to hear more about your poor financial decisions. Because we all
good ones. Don't worry. Well, a lot of convenience stores do have free cash withdrawals with PNC. I believe the CVS on Court Street has that as well. So,
Yeah, the more you know. Looks like Akron
really love
needed
that PSA.
a break. Real quick, we need a bio. What's bio?
Bio break.
Really?
A bathroom break, yes.
Bio break.
Bio break. A bio break. I can't believe you've never heard this term.
I have not heard this term. What? Is it like the depths of some gamer slang I'm not aware of?
No, it's not gamer slang at all. This is just terms.
I got other sayings to say I need to go to the bathroom. None of them involve the word bio in it.
Yeah, and I don't think you could say any of those on stream.
That's why I said I had, and not I was going to say them. I guess the only one I could really say is I'm going to take the Browns to the Super Bowl. I'm a Cleveland Browns fan.
I live with him. All right.
In the meantime, we are silently waiting for this biotic break to end. So we just finished the hybrid map. That means we're going to move on to a push, correctly? Or did they change that to go to
should be
Flashpoint? Flashpoint. I forgot they did change the order this season with the addition of the Flashpoint game mode.
Which, honestly, I prefer.
I think it's fun. No, that is 100%.
Really fun games. Always usually closer, I would say, than the push maps can be. So,
Push maps are very snowbally, so I would have to say I think Flashpoint's a little more... I think it's a little more fun. I guess it's more interesting, I would say, especially for Overwatch as a game. I don't know if push... I don't know, I feel like push gels with the ideas Overwatch tries to convey.
I would tend to agree. I would tend to agree, and I don't know what music that those guys are listening to, but they are having a blast right there. Maybe listening to some of the
definitely listen to some Skinner.
What
some
Simple
dad
Man?
rock.
You think Simple Man? You think?
maybe they're going Street Survivors. What's your name?
I can't believe you can name off just Leonard Skinner songs. we're moving on.
We got a break. We got plenty of things. I think the Geo
says they're back.
Geo says they're back. So we're looking like going. We are on Suravasa.
We'll go with
Suravasa.
Yeah, we'll go with Suravasa.
Saravasa. Flashpoint map. Pretty fun one too. I like this one. Especially
I do too.
Especially like usually the last one. I think it's like if you get a flip going on. There's a couple like of these points on this map that I just kind of enjoy. I think it gives very like diverse like interactions between heroes, just especially because of the landscape of the map.
I would tend to agree. I think most Flashpoint maps offer that as well. I do think it probably is exacerbated a little bit more on Suravasa. There's a lot of just varied points. There's a lot of high ground, low ground situations that you don't really get to see on a lot of other capture points.
That kind of made me think about the elevation changes in Flashpoint maps. I would have to say is probably the very exaggerated.
Yeah, I would say so.
If you have Junkertown, you have the battle arena, and then you have stuff above. It's like
there's a lot of different
like the map design
situations like that.
I wish they take the assets for like Hanamura or Temple of Anubis.
Hanamura.
I just like you guys.
No, there's one other. Remember this? Volskaya,
yeah. Just take the I feel like you could just asset flip them.
I don't know why they
just they have the assets. All you need to do is be like, all right, how do we take this door and make it this map? That's I feel like that'd be such an easy win for for Blizzard to the community. Like, hey guys, we reworked Hanamura to be a Flashpoint map or a hybrid map. You're like, sick.
I think playing Hanamura as a hybrid map might be worse than anything I've ever heard you say.
Well, you didn't need to make it a hybrid. I'm just saying, I'm not saying you need to take the exact map and just toss a payload in the back of it. Just you have those assets stored somewhere. I think
it does look like we have a sub, actually. Water is coming in. I believe that is for LeBron James.
Pittman.
It is for Pittman. Okay, so we get to see water in the game once more. Of course, we have the kind of most of the OG team there. They're all ready, and most of them are from last year as well. We do have Fresco. Sorry.
Fresco's a new face, but it's pretty. I would say as veteran as you can get in the ESC league. I think as ESC league as a whole has a very high turnover rate for players. I would say it's hard to kind of build a franchise, not a franchise. I don't know how to say it, but like a franchise. Like it's hard to build a dynasty, I guess, unless you have like one team that comes in as a freshman and just play for 4 years.
Yeah,
and,
we want
stick with it.
We want the Bulls. We want Bulls. We want what's the other one? Lakers, early 2000s.
Patriots.
Patriots.
How much it pains me to say it. It pains me.
Don't say
the Patriots were a dynasty.
Worth it.
They were a dynasty, and the Chiefs, unfortunately, are looking like they're going to be 1-2.
I think they kind of already are. Back to back. One like 3 years ago. Anyway, we're getting off topic. Did you see Junker Queen come out from the side of Ohio here? And certainly an interesting pick.
Both teams going for the JQ on this map here. The only difference is we're going to see Gio on the Bastion instead of Fresco on the Reaper. A little bit more mobility on the Ohio University side. And we're going to see it right there. Crazy Man G trying to get in. Gio goes down immediately. Ohio University putting all their attention and focus on right there. Akusora immediately in the back line, terrorizing.
Akusora had not been seen and just ripped right through the entire defense of Akron, leaving nothing in its place. And, I think that overall that was a pretty good approach from the side of Ohio, and it does force Akron to switch around a little bit.
Yeah. Who knew if they don't shoot back, the game turns out to be really easy.
You can't say stuff like that on stream.
What?
All right. Well, we do have water here.
Put me in that position, I would. I would do the exact. I might, maybe slightly less. I won't hit all the shots. My University does let Akron flip this point though, so they're going to be on the ones on the attack now, getting multiple with the axe itself and the knife. Bring Wahasha just a little bit closer, but Akusora's in a 1v2 DPS fight. Going back to water, try to help him out to deal with that Tracer. Crazy Man G bringing down the opposing JQ. Akusora bringing down the opposing Tracer. We're going to see two 1v1s going the way of Ohio University. Crazy Man G finishing off Pixeled Star as well. Akusora going for Tosmino. University letting them flip and get 26%, but still have not lost the fight here.
Yeah, certainly, and it was kind of a convincing first fight there, first couple fights from the side of Ohio there. And, we're looking at ult charge right now, and Ohio's kind of in the lead right there. They're going to have 4 ultimates going into this next fight, and Akron's going to have to work for more than 3. So this will be a certainly interesting approach to the fight right here. I would not be surprised if we do just see the Kitsune Rush come out. Of course, it does right there. And we do get to see just kind of Ohio working an advantage for this next little bit while Akron just gets mowed down by anybody in their way. Akusora, of course, getting Tosmino. Crazy Man G getting Sweaty, and LeBron James finishing off Gio right there. That's an easy, clean sweep there from the side of Ohio.
Every time I want to say Tosmino, I want to say Tostitos.
I almost said it earlier. I'm glad you said that.
It's like a very close thing. This is the point on this map that I think is the most the most fun to play on, the most interesting with just the interactions that you get.
There's so many. There's good high ground, low ground. There's even distance that you can just kind of bridge the gap pretty easily, but it just depends on how you're playing. But we do see Crazy Man G immediately catch out Pixeled Star right here, and it kind of leaves the rest of Akron in a really bad spot. Crazy Man G getting one more. Sweaty does get LeBron James though. And Sweaty also gets Fresco and Crazy Man G. It's Akusora against the world. We've seen this once before. If we can see it once again, it'll be impressive, and it almost is going to happen here. Of course, Akusora, we do see the Lucio come out and just one little boop onto Akusora, and it just is not enough. Akron does flip first point, but Ohio's going to be here to contest right away.
Sweaty getting 3 picks in that fight early, but like you said, Akusora was there 1v2, then to another 1v2, ended up losing the second 1v2 just because the boop has such a wide area of effect going on there, but Ohio University is going to be really quick to attack this point. Going to give them plus than 30%, but they're already on. Looks like Wahashi's already getting down to a pretty low spot. They are able to heal. Fresco getting down real low. Has to get in the Wraith form, unable to put out the damage, but he's just going to immediately ult on that point right there. Get Jiho. Wahashi goes down to Sweaty finally. But Sweaty just getting chased down right now by Ohio University. After that last fight, he does have a target on his head, and that's what's going on right now. Ohio University is just picking up the stragglers, flipping the point. 64% does go to Akron.
I'm not shocked about that. Akron did hold that for a long time, and they did kind of stall out that hold towards the end. So I think it deserves 64% from the side of Akron, but honestly, I don't quite see them holding it for much longer here. Ohio's going to be coming into this with a pulse bomb. They can easily sneak in and get that placed, and Water's going to have his Kitsune Rush. Those are two very aggressive ultimates that don't really need to be paired to work, and it looks like we're going to see those kind of early on in this fight.
Once again, Akasor proven just to be a straight menace. Wahasha going down super early in this fight again. We do see the pulse bomb going out. I believe that was on Fresco, who was just able to use his Wraith form and get away. Point does be flipped as Pixel Star. Left just came alone just to get a flip, but High University is going to pick him up real soon, get that point flipped. Maybe someone is able to hop on point. Not for very long. Jiho tried their hardest, was able to get 10? No, not 10. Yeah, no, that's
about that. About 10%.
About 10%.
I think it was from 64, so yeah, about 10%. We do see Ohio, though, already at 70s. Oh, it's going to be 77 in a moment, and that'll tie Akron. So Akron's going to have to be aggressive here, and especially with being 1 point down on this flashpoint map, you kind of have to fight for every single point. And we did see last week Ohio kind of lose a little bit of steam towards the end and drop, I believe, 2 points pretty quickly. So, you know, they have to keep this momentum moving, and it does look like they'll be doing that. Fresco and Crazy Man G both doing a ton of damage, and of course Crazy Man G almost finishing off Tosmino right there, but Akusora coming in to finish the job before he can.
That was a kill steal.
I was gonna say kill steal, but I don't like to say that with this team because, you know, it's a team environment. They all work together. But we do see Water get 2 nice little kills right there before the end. Don't care if those were stolen kills. Those are definitely two good kills for that Kiriko right there. And we do see them kind of siege to the next point.
Yeah, so they're pretty much already on player now, getting it set up, ready for them to, you know, get this point unlocked in 20 seconds, cap it, and just ready to defend it with, I don't know, just a great positioning already, going for that little high ground spot.
We're going to throw everything they have at this fight, and it looks like they are going to try and take this kind of aggressive little, or not quite aggressive, actually. Akron's taking this very slow, and they're just trying to get one pick right here. Akusora kind of getting involved with the other Tracer here. And we do see him get the melee kill onto Geo. That's very important. Crazy Man G also using his ultimate and doesn't really hit much, but he does get one. Fresco getting sweaty, though. Water getting Tosmino. And Crazy Man G finishing off Wahasha. Ohio does cap this point very quickly.
Yeah, I think Ohio was trying to bait Akron to walk right through that door, just get pelted with all the damage from the team, and that's exactly what you saw right there. As soon as Akron as a team started to walk through that, we just see a Kitsune rush come out, I think, from Tosmino, and they start walking through. And Ohio University countered with a Crazy Man G ult, and then they just win the fight right there.
Yeah, certainly. And I'm sorry if I've been a little quiet. I've been sipping on this Red Bull for most of this game. It's been, I forgot how good Red Bull was. So we do see Fresco immediately uses Death Blossom right here. Does get down by Tosmino, but it doesn't matter. Akusora going in and getting sweaty, and Water getting Pixeled Star. Ohio's going to take this this fight pretty quickly and keep that 50% and point cap.
Yeah, Ohio University's been really liberal about their usage of their ultimates here in these last couple of fights. Just really not saving them.
I think you can be, though. As long as they have one. As long as they have one, it's good for the side of Ohio, especially on Flashpoint.
We're seeing right here. Are we? No, it looks like they are spotted out by the Jiho, the Genji right there, so they're going to have to try to fight their way out of it. Using Kitsune Rush almost immediately into that fight. Wahasha's in the backline working on Water, see what they could do. Water's just ring around the rosy with this Wahasha right now. Looks like they're going to go down pretty soon. The point has been flipped as there are 2 on there. Ohio University getting down their tank, beat dropping on a point. They only have 7% left, so they can get a team kill here or just get them on point and flip. It's going to be pretty hard for Akron to really come back and contest reliably.
Yeah, with Akron separating right there, as long as OU just downs 2 right there, they pretty much have this in the bag.
With how staggered Akron is, I wouldn't see them even have a chance, even if they were able to contest to win that fight going on. And OU, true to the word, makes that quick 3-0.
And we do see a couple sketch references in the back right there, of course, from the side of Crazy Man G and I think Akusora. You know, we like seeing the fun stuff go on back there. And, of course, we do have, of course, the partnered stream with Red Bull.
No
and, of
way.
course, he
was holding it like he was going to do something. Okay.
You know how you said that they were excited? I think we know why.
They are excited. Yeah, they got 2 empty Red Bull cans right next to them.
You know, you got to do what you got to do, especially to get the game win. And you know what? I think we did tonight.
Yes, sure we did. You know, you just like you know, you're a favorite to win, and you like to see them just go out there and get the job done, right?
Yeah, get the job done, have fun, and they did all of that.
Never really in a map was like uncertain about a win. then maybe they lost a team fight here and there, especially when they went on comps that weren't exactly the most serious. But I was ever at a point where like, oh, this is getting a little tight. They came in, finished business in 38 minutes ish. We're gonna call it a day in here under an hour. That's what I'd like to see.
Yeah, nothing to complain about. We want to thank Red Bull for partnering with us for this stream. Thank you guys so much, and of course, Reverend Jeff Kuhn right there. We always first of his name, correct?
Reverend Dr. Jeff Kuhn, first of his name.
We always love to see that painting back there, and so any excuse to use that. Thanks, guys. And then, of course, to the sponsor back here, PNC. Thank you guys so much. If you're interested in a PNC student account, just look up PNC or PNC student on Google, or pnc.com/student, I believe also works. Don't quote me on that, but go ahead and just look it up. But you know, Kev, I think that was a pretty good stream. You ready to take us out?
Yeah, let me take it out like this.
See you, Bobcats.